before answering the how, we need to know why. क्यों? क्यों हम English सीखेंगे? When you are starting your speaking practice, start with short sentences. After a few weeks, you have to try to correct your own mistakes. Okay, it can be on anything. वो tense हो या parts of speech हो, वो मुझे English छोड़कर और कोई भी language में cartoons देखने ही नहीं देते थे. How to improve our spoken English?
अंग्रेजी में बात करो बिना डरे बिना शर्माए. डाउनलोड जोश टॉक्स इंग्लिश स्पीकिंग ऐप.
Hello everyone, I'm Adrija Biswas. I'm 14 years old and I currently read in class 9. And I come from the state of West Bengal. At first, I'd like to thank Josh Talks team for giving me this wonderful opportunity of saying something on this stage. Thank you so much. Presently, I have a YouTube channel named Lively Life with over 2 lakh subscribers, where I mostly upload videos on how to improve our spoken English. But before answering the how, we need to know why. क्यों? क्यों हम English सीखेंगे? English का importance क्या है? Well, English has a worldwide significance and we cannot deny it. जो कुछ भी हो, चाहे वो एक जॉब पर्पस हो, चाहे ट्रीटमेंट के लिए हो, चाहे वो ट्रैवलिंग पर्पस हो, किसी भी चीज़ के लिए इंग्लिश प्लेज अ वेरी इम्पॉर्टेंट रोल. अगर आप विदेश जाते हो, सिर्फ विदेश ही नहीं, अगर आपके देश में ही, अगर आप अपने स्टेट से बाहर जाते हो, nobody might know your native language. So that time you need to communicate with others with a much more widely spoken language. And English is that language. Now let's come back to that question. How to improve our spoken English? If you talk about me, then I learned English by 3 basic steps: listening, speaking, and reading. Let's talk about all these 3 steps in details. Number 1 is listening. How to start your listening practice? There are a lot of materials available on the internet. आपको जो पसंद है, आप वो सुनिए. The best one is YouTube. In YouTube, you will get absolutely everything. चाहे वो motivational video हो, English news हो, cartoons, movies, audiobooks, anything. You can listen to whatever you want and remember to watch that in English. And make sure to watch those videos with headphones. क्यों headphones? क्योंकि headphones हमारा concentration improve करने में बहुत मदद करता है. And practice this for 3 months. Practice it regularly. Whenever you get free time, listen to a video in English. Okay? Make sure to maintain regularity. After 3 months, I'm telling you, you will be able to understand those videos very easily. But only listening won't work. You have to speak as well. So let's move to the second one, that is speaking. At first, when you are starting your speaking practice, start with short sentences. I'm giving you an example. Excuse me, please. Can you pass me the pen? Sit down, please. Okay, use these daily use short sentences in your conversation. जब भी आप किसी से बात कर रहे हो, try to use these short sentences at first. After a few weeks, try switching to long sentences. Okay, at first do not start with long sentences. You will stutter. Okay, start with short sentences and then move to long sentences. So start your speaking practice in this way. Over here, बहुत सारे लोग एक चीज़ में बहुत concerned होते हैं. I don't know any grammar. मैं कैसे English बोलूँगी if I don't know any grammar? Look, when a baby learns his mother tongue, does he have any knowledge of the grammar of that language? No, he just tries to listen and tries to speak whatever he has heard. And soon he becomes fluent in that language. He probably learns grammar a lot later at his school. So that is what we need to do. We have to learn English by listening and speaking. But remember, after a few weeks, you have to try to correct your own mistakes. Okay, it can be on anything, वो tense हो या parts of speech हो, but you have to try to correct your mistakes, but let that be on the later stage of your English learning journey. But remember, grammar बहुत important है अगर आपको perfect English बोलना है तो. Okay? And there are some other things that people are concerned about. वो है vocabulary, accent, pronunciation. So first, vocabulary. Watch a video at first and try to understand that if you know each and every word and their meanings or not. क्या आपको समझ में आ रहा है? Do you know each and every word and their meanings? If you know that, अगर आपको वो समझ में आ रहा है, then आपके पास किसी के साथ communicate करने के लिए और खुद को express करने के लिए sufficient amount of vocabulary है. Well, isn't that why we are learning English? We are learning English just to express ourselves. But अगर आपको बाद में vocabulary improve करना है, then that is fine. But make sure to do that on the later stage of your English learning journey. At first, just focus on listening and speaking. Pronunciation. Look, some basic pronunciations are very, very important. Otherwise, people would think that you don't know English, right? But try to fix that pronunciation and that's all right. Don't care about the pronunciation at first. Let others laugh at you, no problem. At first, you have to just practice. A baby doesn't speak fluent English at first only. They need to practice a lot. They need to practice it regularly. So that is what you need to do. Okay? I'm saying this confidently because I also learned English by these steps, by listening and speaking. My parents made me watch English cartoons. Now, I'd like to request each and every parent out there. If you want your child to be fluent in spoken English, then you can opt for this method that my parents used. वो मुझे इंग्लिश छोड़कर और कोई भी लैंग्वेज में कार्टून्स देखने ही नहीं देते थे. You can opt for this method. Try to keep your child in an English environment. Make them watch English cartoons. I'm sure it will help. Now let's move to a quite common question. हमारे पास कोई भी नहीं है इंग्लिश बोलने का. I don't have anyone. मैं किसके साथ इंग्लिश प्रैक्टिस करूं? Well, look, I'm going to give you 3 tips here. The first one is quite common. You have heard it. That is talking to the mirror. Mirror is your best friend. Mirror would never judge you. You can talk to the mirror. You can talk to yourself. The second tip is, each and every night before going to sleep, speak it out. Whatever you did throughout the day. Okay? Every night before going to sleep, speak out whatever you did throughout the day. You have to practice it every night. Make sure to do this. You can also maintain a diary if you want, just like me. Maintaining a diary is quite interesting. And if you write it down, then that's much better. Writing helps in improving your thinking power as well. So if you want to maintain a diary, you can do that. Okay? But remember to do this each and every night. The third one is recording yourself on your phone. You're sitting at a place and think about whatever you're looking at, the surroundings. Take out your phone and record yourself speaking in English. Okay? Why recording? Because after that, you have to listen to it again and again. So that is why you have to record yourself. After that, listen to it again and try to correct your grammatical mistakes. So these are the 3 steps you can use if you don't have any partners to speak in English with. So these were the 2 first steps, listening and speaking. Now let's move to the third one, that is reading. Reading helps in improving your vocabulary a lot. So at any time, अगर आपको अपना vocabulary improve करना है, कुछ advanced words सीखना है, then you can opt for reading. अगर आपको novels पढ़ना पसंद नहीं है, story books पढ़ना पसंद नहीं है, तो आप English comics भी पढ़ सकते हैं. They are quite interesting. But you can do this method. Reading actually helped me improving my vocabulary a lot. And I'm sure it is going to help you as well. But at first, focus on these 2 steps, listening, and speaking. Just like a baby learns his mother tongue, try to learn English in the same way. So these are the steps by which I improved my English, and I'm sure they are going to benefit you as well. And believe me, there is no age of learning. Learning का कोई age नहीं होता. You can learn English at any time in your life. And if I can do it, then why can't you? And I'm still learning. I'm still a learner. I might even make some mistakes while speaking because I'm still learning. And I'm also going to be learning in the future. Thank you.
अगर आप इस टॉक के एंड तक पहुंच चुके हैं तो मैं आपको जोश टॉक्स का एक दूसरा रूप भी दिखाना चाहता हूं, जिससे मैं काफ़ी देर से जुड़ा हुआ हूं और मुझे बहुत बहुत ज़्यादा पसंद है कि वो क्या कर रहे हैं। जोश टॉक्स ने एक नया ऐप लॉन्च किया है जिसका नाम है जोश स्किल्स। अब वो नया नहीं रहा, काफ़ी टाइम से है, लाखों लोग उसको अब यूज़ करते हैं। और जोश स्किल्स पे आप अपनी ज़िंदगी के लिए कोर्सेज ढूंढ सकते हैं। वो कोर्स नहीं जो आपको फिजिक्स, केमिस्ट्री, कॉमर्स, बिजनेस स्टडीज पढ़ाएंगे, वो कोर्सेज जो आपकी जिंदगी में आपको कैसे जीना चाहिए वो सिखाएंगे। मैंने खुद जो स्किल्स पे बहुत सारे कोर्सेज बनाए हैं, पब्लिक स्पीकिंग पे, इमोशनल क्राइसिस कैसे हैंडल किया जाए, अपनी पर्सनालिटी कैसे डेवलप की जाए। हर एक कोर्स में डेली क्विजेज हैं, एक्सरसाइजेज हैं, एक बहुत ही खूबसूरत कम्युनिटी है जो आपको सपोर्ट करेगी, आपको इनकरेज करेगी। आज ही डाउनलोड करें जोश स्किल्स का ऐप और उनके कोर्सेज एक्सप्लोर करके अपनी जिंदगी को आगे बढ़ाएं।